It still will pay to get a college degree, but perhaps not quite as much as it once did. The quantity of people with a university degree filing for bankruptcy has risen in the last 5 years by 20%, as reported by a brand new study. The age and salary of filers has also increased. College-educated higher-income earners. The report, released used by the Institute for Financial Literacy, showed that the number of bankruptcy filers with a graduate degree climbed from 11.2% in 2006 to 13.6% in 2010. People without a university diploma make up 70% of all bankruptcy filers. There was a higher rate of people filing that had any degree, though. This is compared to years before. Those with just a high school education have a greater chance of filing. These individuals make up for about a third of all filings done. Leslie Linfield, creator of the Institute for Financial Literacy, said, done from 2006 to 2010. From 2006 to 2010, there were quite a few individuals in courses for money management or bankruptcy credit counseling. In fact, there were over 50,000 people in these courses. After the 2005 Bankruptcy Abuse Prevention and Customer Protection Act, this study was done to follow bankruptcy statistics. President George W. Bush signed the BACPA. This was done so those who were declaring bankruptcy might be controlled just a little bit better. What was being reviewed? While less educated low-income individuals continue to represent the typical bankruptcy filer, Linfield said, this report underscores a sophisticated evolution of the profile of the American debtor that now extends to disparate age, income, and ethnic groups. In 2006, those between 35 and 44 accounted for much of the filings. By 2010, that demographic had shifted to people between the ages of 45 and 54. Linfield finds them particularly at risk. At 54, she asked, do they really have enough time in front of them to start over? About 66% of filers made less than 0 a year. There was an enormous increase for Asian Americans. It increased to 4.5% from 2.1%. Those Hispanic people who filed also had a rise. It went up to 8.7% from 6.5%. African Americans had a significant decline in numbers, sinking from 15.4% in 2006 to 11.3% in 2010. Why is it taking place? There has been a ton of job loss, which has brought on most of the difficulties to take place, as reported by Linfield. There were reasons listed by the consumers in the study. They blamed overextended credit, reduction of income, and career loss. There was a rise in the quantity of bankruptcies filed in America last year. They went up 1.5 million, the New York Daily News reports.